I think so maybe you share your screen first, uh, so that we can fix your problems before Patricia shares us.
Okay, so
I'm sure you have done my assignments, right? My classwork yesterday. Hello.
sir,
I said I'm sure you've
that's the major issue I'm having.
okay, share your screen.
Okay. I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen, yes.
So this is the error I keep getting.
Click on logout. I'm not sure you installed your VM properly. Shut it down and start again.
Mm.
Shut it down and start again.
So should I power it on again?
Yes, Python. Okay. Okay. So now the issue is your Ubuntu has not been installed. You've not installed it. That's why you're having that issue. Can you hear me, Sola?
Yes. So,
So you've not installed the Ubuntu. Uh, let's wait a little while. So you've not installed it.
so that's the problem. When it does all of this and just goes
I
blank.
know. I know. I'll just wait. Okay. So how many gig do you recommend, do you allocate for this Ubuntu?
4 gig.
4.
Yes.
Okay. Mhm. Yeah.
So this is where I get stuck every time. So I just assumed that it was done.
Okay, hold on. Can you double click on your press any click on your keyboard? Okay. Just hold on a little while. Not this. That means you need to delete your installation file and install it. But just wait a little while.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just stay here and then let me know what happens after a while. Patricia, you can share your screen now so that we can quickly move forward and then start with firewall today. Patricia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm trying to find. Okay, just a minute. I'm trying to find my system because anytime I switch from Mac to Windows on my laptop, I tend to lose. Uh, Okay, let me just share my screen because now. uh, um,
1 minute. Patricia, you have stopped sharing your screen again. Yeah. Wow. So can you expand your screen now? Can you expand your screen, Patricia? Okay. So you can log in now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, no. Windows server. Just open Windows. Right. This was the issue. On my network here.
Okay.
Oh, I can see both right now. Before I could not see, but the question was why? Because the problem when I was doing it, I could see from my client server side, that is a Windows 10, I could only see this computer and I could not see the tech IT part. But I also don't really get why this changed the name. Or is it because maybe I should change it again on the local server?
Okay.
Because
Oh, is
before
this
it
your server?
wasn't. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Go to your server, yes. Now go to your no no no. Go to your file
I don't.
explorer. File explorer. Yeah. And then go to this PC.
I think this. Okay.
Yes. 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 Click on yes. Yes.
Ah.
Now your PC, your server is this is the name of your server. You didn't change the name from go to your PC, go to this PC. This PC. Yeah. Right click and go to properties. No, no, no. Right click on this PC and go to properties. Yes. So you see, okay, fine. This is your computer name. You have not changed it. So apparently he's not even seeing your computer yet. Close this. Go to network again. So you're not seeing your computer yet. Um, go to
That's the
services.
thing. I had
Yeah.
changed the name to speaking, but now it's not anymore. That's what I was wondering what's the issue because before it was speaking Tech It IT, but now it's speaking desktop something
No, that
something.
this is not your this desktop is not your uh host system. This is your host
Uh-huh.
system. Go to your host.
Yeah.
Go to your host. No, host. Down, down, no, no, down. So your system itself, not VM.
Uh-huh. My
No, not
system.
that one. Yes. Go to File
Uh,
Explorer on your system. Right click on this PC. Properties. You can see this is what
ah.
it's saying. Yes. It's not seeing no, that this is your PC. This is your host PC.
Uh-huh.
Not now close this. Cancel this. Close this as well. Now go back to your VM and go to networks now. So now it's not seeing the server. The server system, the server is not being seen on the network. So go to
Okay.
your start menu on the server. So you search for services. Services. Yes. Okay, go to, just click on anyone and type F. Click on anyone.
Click on what?
Click on anyone there, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
type F, type F. F for your keyboard. I said click on anyone there. Just click on it. Highlight it, yes, and type F. Yes. Okay, you can see the function discovery resource publication. The second one.
I should
Yes.
make it automatic.
Yes. Right click, properties, automatic, start, apply, and then okay. Yes. Yes. You can see it now. You
Yeah.
can see your Windows server. So your Windows server name is this. And then this server, I'm not sure this is your active, this is your AG, because this one has not been renamed. Because you have two servers here.
I'm
I'm not
trying
sure
to
this is your
find the sound.
AG.
No,
So
no.
close,
This is
can,
not.
so can shut down this one and start the other one. Shut down this one.
Uh,
So
It's also not this one. Oh, it's
this is
this
your
one.
AD server.
Yes.
Can you expand? Can you go to your file explorer now? Now,
I think I need to switch the user to Tech IT Administrator because it's still
no,
picking.
no, 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 no. Don't worry.
Huh?
Start your
Uh-huh.
network discovery. Click on network discovery.
I click on what?
Click on that network discovery. Turn on that network discovery first. Yes. Okay. Now go to your services now. I click on network discovery. Properties, go to properties. Advanced network sharing, advanced sharing and settings. Yes. Turn on. Save changes. Close this. So that's it. That's your tech item. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Are you good
why
now?
yes, I have a question. Why is it picking the three of them and while you're doing it was only picking to the this one?
Because you have your network, all of them are on the same network. So you have
Okay,
your network discovery enabled on your host system. That's why it's saying it here. So you can send something across the network to your host system because you can reach each other on the network. That's why it's called
okay.
network sharing. Yes.
Ah, okay, thank you.
You can. Yeah, no problem. I think that's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Uh Safia, were you able to figure out the classwork yesterday?
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
I can't hear you. Hello. I can't hear you. Your mic is always low. Or is it me? Can anyone hear her?
Pardon?
Hello.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Should I share my screen?
Oh, you can share your screen, yes. I can't see your screen yet. Okay. So what's the issue? Hello.
I made some errors in between, but I think I'm done with your
Okay, what's the error?
that parts where here.
Okay, Safia, I think you're doing it the wrong way. I think let me just do the correction in class so that everybody can, see it and then to help a lot of people instead of having to solve for everyone at the time. Uh okay, so
Okay, I stop sharing.
yeah, stop sharing. Glory, I saw a message. Can you share your screen? Let me see what's happening. Hello? Okay. So which one of the server are you trying to start? Okay. 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 Click on OK and go to your file explorer. Go to your file explorer. You are not sharing your, I don't think you are sharing your full screen. Stop sharing and share again. And share your full screen. Now go to your file explorer. Hello, Glory. You are still not sharing your full screen. I need to see your complete system, not your VM alone. Share again. Okay, yes. Go to your file explorer. Go to documents, virtual machines, then the Windows server. Okay. You see these two folder that has .sck at the end of it, at the end of them. This one, the first, okay, the third and fourth one, yes, that one, and the second one. Yeah, delete those two files. I will use folders. Delete them. Can you hear me, Glory? Now close this and start your VM again. Yes. Okay. We are fine. Okay. So let me just do the corrections with the classwork yesterday so that everyone can learn from their mistake.
The VM where did not still load.
It's not still load.
No,
Same place, same thing.
same thing.
Okay, I think you have to download another Ubuntu file and then install it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Are you going to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So Okay, so now can everyone see my screen, my terminal? So now the first thing is open your terminal and then navigate to desktop. So let's see. Now we have to move to desktop. See the desktop. And then after that, we are going to create a directory and name it Linux exercise. That is make directory Linux exercise. Yes. Now we check our desktop now. We have this and this. So I'm going to navigate to Linux exercise. Now I'm inside Linux exercise now. If I point my current working directory now, you can see this is where I am, Linux exercise. Now inside Linux exercise, I'm going to create a text file using touch, just as an empty text file, going to be Linux file.txt. Now, if I click here now, if I type ls, I can see my file. Now, if I cut the file, it's empty. Nothing is there. So, the next thing I'm going to put, I'm going to put some content inside this Linux file. So, I can either use Echo or use Nano. So, I'm using the Nano.txt. Now, you can see now I have an empty space. Now I can type whatever I want to type there. Let's say today is today is Saturday, 13th of July. Welcome to Tech IT class. Now, I'll put some things in my Linux file.txt. Now, I'll press Ctrl X, then I'll save yes, then I'll press enter because this is the name of my file. Now, I have something now. If I do cat now, Linux.txt. Now, this is the content of the file. Am I making sense? Then I'm going to create a new file called food.txt. So I can do touch food.txt. Then I can use echo to append list of food there. Do echo, then rice, beans, yam, maize. Then I'm going to append it inside food.txt. Now, if I cut food.txt now, all the food items, all the food, list of food are there. Now, that's just it. Then I'm not going to create, you can see now inside my Linux file, I have Linux directory, I have two files. Now, the next question is saying that I should create a new directory, name subdir inside the Linux file. So I'm going to do make directory subdir. Now, if I do ls now, I have another folder here. Then if I print my working directory again, I'm still on the Linux exercise. Now, so it said I should navigate to this new directory. Now, I'm going to do cd subdir. Now, if I type pwd now, you can see I'm no longer in Linux exercise, I'm here. So I've left this, I'm here. So if I type ls, there's nothing here. Everything here is empty. Now, I'm going to navigate back to Linux exercise. Now, I'm back at Linux exercise. If I do PWD now, this is where I am. So, now, it says copy food.txt into this new directory. Now, I'm going to do cp food into dir. Now, I still have food there. I still have food there, but I have a copy of the food inside this folder. So let me move to this folder so that we can see it. And I type ls. Now we have food there. Jama, are you following me?
Yes, I'm following.
Okay, good. Now I'm inside this folder now. Now I'm going to move back to Linux exercise, and I'm going to delete everything here with the content. If I do remove dir, then sub dir, it's going to tell me that the content, the file is not empty, the directory is not empty. So I need to remove it with the content of the file. So I'm going to do rm-r, then sub dir. Now if I press enter now, the folder is gone. If I type ls, it's gone. So now if I print my working directory again, I'm in Linux. So now the next thing is I'm going to remove the file. So to remove this file is rm and then Linux file. Then if I type ls again, Linux file is gone. So now I have this only in my Linux exercise. So if I'm going to do this Linux exercise now, I have to go back to desktop. And then from my working directory, you can see now I'm on desktop. If I type ls, I have my Linux exercise here. So how do I do my Linux exercise as well? Remove -rf Linux exercise. And then I'm done. Now it's done. So that's just work. Any question? Any question? I guess we are fine.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So now, Anne, your hand.
Yeah, what's the difference between rm-rf and just rm-r?
Okay. So now, they are no different per se. Yes. It's just that when I'm using -r, I always, by default, I always have -f. So the f there means force. So if I do rm-f, if I do rm-f, now, these are the parameters. You can see this f is ignore non-existent files and arguments, never prompt or prompt before every mover. So it's not going to prompt me, just like I'm removing a file by force. This is what it means. Don't prompt me for anything. Don't ask me if I'm sure. Don't ask me for anything. Do you understand
Yeah, okay.
now? Hyphen
Yes.
hard means remove directory and their content recursively. So remove them together. So that's what it is. You understand now? So if I do rm-d or rm-dir or rmdir, remove an empty directory. So that's what it means. Do you get
Okay.
the point now? So now,
Yes.
there's something I supposed to tell you last week that I didn't tell you. So if you want to learn anything about a command under Linux, either Kali or Ubuntu, there's a manual page where you can learn it. So let's say you want to learn more about this remove command, or you want to learn more about cd command, you can do man cd. Okay, so you can see this one does not have a manual. So if you do man remove rm, so it's going to give you a lot of information about how to use rm, more like a manual for that command. Do you get that, Annie?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay, so if you want to learn more about which other command that we use, make directory. Let's see. So there's no manual for this one. So if there's no manual, you won't tell you there are no manual. So let me look for a command that we use. Okay, let's say man ls. Now, ls has manual. So it has different parameters that you can also use. You can see these are different parameters that you can use your ls that will give you more information. So you can see this hyphen L, use a long listing format. If you add a to it, or do not ignore entry starting with dots. So entry starting with dots are mostly hidden files. They are on your Windows as well. So if you do -LA, it's going to list the file in a straight line, and it's going to add every file to it. So now let's try it. Now if I do ls now, you can see what I get. If I do ls-LA, you can see what it gives me. All these hidden files, I get to see them. And now you can see information about the file, when they were created. This one was created July 13, this one was created July 11. So those are the difference between some of those commands. So if you want to just learn more about them, just go to their manual page. You can learn more about those commands. And the one that doesn't have manual is going to tell you that it doesn't have manual.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. That's just it. So today, okay, before we move to what we have to do today, if you still have any questions, you can ask before we move forward. Okay, Patricia.
Sir, can you kindly go back to the copy and move? Because I mean the commands can vary but still give you the same thing. Or
Okay,
does it have to stick to one thing?
copy and move, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's create directory now. Directory. Let's call it Patricia. So if you go to the Patricia, you can make another directory. I call it Ann. You go to CD Ann. You can make another directory and call it Damary. And if you go to Damary, CD Damary, you can create another folder. Call it Adebu Solar. Now, so now, inside Damary, we have Adebu Solar. So simply Adebu Solar. Now, so let's go back to desktop. You see, remember this? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going back by 4 times. Now I'm back to desktop. Now let's create a file. Echo this is the test file, right? And then give it test. Now on the desktop, we have this text.txt and we have this folder. Now you copy this text.txt now in this partition. The one is going to be cp test.txt to Patricia. Now you do cd Patricia now. Now we do ls. We have Ann and text.txt there. Now, if you move this folder now, you can move this folder, move test.txt to hand. Now, you do ls now, you can see the test.txt is gone. We now have the test.txt inside hand. Do you understand now? So if you go to hand again and do ls, you can see we have test.txt and damage. We can do a copy to damage test to damage now. So you do this. Now we have damage and test. We do damage and do ls. Now we have test file there. Now we can now create a new file. A new file. Let's check. This is another test file. I'll give it file one, file.txt rather. Now we can move this. So you can see now we have this here now. Now we can move this to Adobe Solar. Let's say move file to Adobe Solar. Now we do ls now, the file is not there again. Now if you go to Adobe Solar, I'm going to find the file. Now do ls. Now the file is here. So this same file we can copy to the desktop. So all we're going to do is if we go to our working directory, you can see where our desktop is, the path to our desktop. So now if you want to move this file now to the desktop, we have to specify the full path to the desktop. So we're going to do cdi copy. We are copying now the file.txt to desktop. Copy. Then you can either copy it like this or we type it. File one, file.txt, 2/home/Ubuntu /desktop. Now you can see this file now, the copy of it is on desktop. So now you can go to desktop, and then now we're on the desktop. So now with that ls now, we have file here. So if you want to move this file now to Damiri from desktop, so you can see the path from desktop to Patricia to Anne to Damiri. So we can do move file.txt, then we go to home, Ubuntu, desktop, Patricia, and Damiri.
Question. So, in the case where, instead of like going cp.food.txt, then we go to change directory, then the ls, the listing. Can we do cp the /, then food.txt, then then the next part we just do the listing?
I can't hear you. I'm
Okay, so my question was, because when I was working on mine,
Mhm.
the assignment, yes. So the part where we were doing the copying, instead I didn't really do the change directory, the CD. I just did cp, that is the copy, then // food.tx. Then the next thing I just did was the listing, and I still got the same result. Instead of like
Yeah.
doing the cp food.txt, then the cd, and then the change directory, then the ls, that's the listing. So can we do
Yes.
that instead of
Yes, you
like
can.
going through the whole
It can work. Yes, you can. That's you going through the these are like for more advanced commands. If I'm writing, if I'm working on maybe on a shell as an advanced person, I can do that. But if I'm teaching, this I'm going to teach it. That's like shortcuts.
okay.
Do you get now?
Yes.
Okay, that's like shortcut. But this is like the way to go if you are really learning it. But once you become a pro, you can now start using shortcuts. Because I mean, if you don't know how directories are followed each other, you will have issues when you are working with shell generally. So now this is it. This is for this. Now we move this to Dameri. You understand now? So I'm doing ls. This. You can see from my desktop, I can see the content of Dameri just because I know the parts. So I don't need to go to new Dameri to check the content because I understand it. I understand how those command works. Do you get my point now, Patricia?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, good. So any other question? Hello? I guess we are fine. You know, I think I will. Sure. Patricia is going to move tests. So now, we're fine. So the absence of no question and can shut down. So it's going to shut down. Attention. So now today, we have something else planned for today, and then we'll be talking about a firewall. So talking about firewall today, we actually want to talk about firewall. And let me close this. Now, let me share my slide. Okay. So before then, do anyone know what a firewall is? Questions. Now, do you know what a firewall is? What does a firewall do? I want everyone to talk. Yes. Just tell me what you understand, what you know, what you think firewall is.
A kind of defense for your system network.
A kind of what?
Defense.
Defense for my system network. So now it's a defense. Yes, I agree. But what does it do?
It's like blocks on authorized. I'm looking for the best word.
Use it anyhow you like it.
It blocks unauthorized stuff from, like, for example, I want to download something on my system and I have a firewall. It kind of blocks it if it's not authorized.
Okay, that's one. Any other person?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you, Billy.
As for me, I can say it monitors the incoming and outgoing network traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good. Alimat, what do you think a firewall is?
It's something you can use to set for an ingress and ingress. That is the inbound and outbound traffic.
No problem. Okay. Annie, what's your own understanding of firewall?
Yeah, I think it's a system, or I don't know what it is. It is just something that controls data, depending on let's say rules, or depending on rules, it's supposed to control whatever comes in or goes out from a network.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. Savia, what about you?
I think firewall is a software that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing traffic.
Hmm? Damiri.
I'll define it as a firewall. It filters traffic within zones. Yeah.
Okay. I want, okay. Patricia.
Uh, I would say it's a network security, either hardware or software based, which monitors incoming and outgoing traffic, and then it protects it against or outside cyber attackers by shielding um the computer or your system from malicious or unnecessary traffic, network traffic.
Yeah. So all of you have said a lot. I mean, yes, you are right. I would say you said it the way it is. Even though I want a more excuse me, comprehensive one, but you said it the way it is. I mean, what firewall does in simple words, you just said it. So just for clarity's sake, so firewall is like a network device. That's one thing you should know. Firewall doesn't work itself. It's a network device. So it monitors and controls both incoming and outgoing traffic based on a predefined rule. Yes. Now, firewall by default, what it does is block. The duty of a firewall on the network, it blocks it. Block all. That's what firewall is meant for. When the firewall is on a network, if there is no rule on it, it blocks any form of communication. It doesn't allow any communication to pass. But now, for firewall to now work effectively, you need to set a predefined rule. Yes. So we set a predefined rule that, oh, whenever you see a network like this, allow it pass. Whenever you see a traffic like this, allow it pass. Whenever you see a this type of ports, allow it pass. So that's what firewall does. So the purpose is just to be able to identify, oh, this is a trusted network. This is an untrusted network. This is an external network. This is not an external network. This is my DMZ network and stuff like that. So for instance, now in an organization, for instance, banks. Now banks has many branches, many services, many applications. So on their servers, there are going to be a lot of applications running on different ports. Now, on a firewall, you can set your firewall in such a way that, oh, whenever you see this particular application should only be accessible to all our branches alone. Any other person that doesn't carry an IP address that comes from our branches, do not allow them in. So this particular application is for the general public. So anytime you see anybody trying to access this application from the public, allow them into the network. So those are things that firewall does. But without those predefined rules, without those security rules, what firewall will do is block every form of traffic. It's going to block it and not allow it pass, both incoming and outgoing. So that's what firewall does. So now, by default, firewall is designed to be on the layer 3 of the OSI model. Now, what's layer 3 of the OSI model? Layer 3, in fact, I'm not going to call it name. Glory. What's on layer 3 of OSI model?
Session.
Yeah? Hello? I can't hear you.
Session.
No. You even miss it as maths. Glory. You know what's on layer 3 of the OSI model? Oh. Who can help us?
Hello, pardon for the question.
Eh?
Pardon for the question. I had not heard you clearly. I was trying to connect
Okay,
my.
network.
So what is the layer? What's on layer 3 of VLSI model?
Network.
Network. Yeah, this will ask it as well. Serious. Network, yes. So firewall is a network device that monitors traffic on network layer. So most of its activities on the IP address, the port, IPsec, which is IP security, which is VPN and stuff like that. That's what it does. That's what firewall is designed for initially. Now, we are going to go through the type of firewall, and then we are going to talk about how firewall has evolved in the last couple of years. Hello, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now, the first one is packet filtering. Yes. So packet filtering is a type of firewall that operates on layer 3. In fact, by extension, it operates on layer 4 as well. But what it does is layer 3. So the only thing it does is inspect traffic, what goes in and what comes out, what you are carrying, the other information, your gateway address, where you are going, where you are coming from, then the destination too. It checks it. That's what packet filtering does. It doesn't do between that, between checking the filtering of packets. And that's the first form of firewall. The first firewall that we ever have, what it does is packet filtering. Blocks, allow, block, allow, block, allow, based on the content of the packet that you are carrying. Then the second one is stateful inspection firewall. Now, it's the features that was added to packet filtering. So it also operates on the network layer. So what it also does is that it checks for active connections. So if I'm sending a packet to you and then your network is down, it drops my packet automatically. So it doesn't waste my time. It just tells me that this network is down and then that's it. So it monitors the state of the active sessions and use information to make filtering decisions. Oh, this port is down on this port, on this network, it's not going to go. So that's what stateful firewall does. It just make decisions for you based on what it can learn or what it discover from the destination where the packet is going. Now, those are the first form of firewall that we have. And then they were in existence for a longer period. Yes, they do their job. Because, I mean, their duty is just to block and allow. So they do their job, they do it well. No issues. But as technology advances, we start having firewall on the application layer. So one of them is the proxy firewall. Yes, this firewall works on the application layer. Now, for instance, now you have an application running on your network. Now you have some other application running on another server that the network is not open to everybody. But the network that you are is where everybody is. But you need to access that one that is internal, that is your internal network. You need a proxy to access it. So what you do is you install a proxy on a system. Then whenever you want to access that network or the application on that network, you on your proxy and then you are able to access the application. I don't know if people know there's some VPNs. What they do is they allow you to access some internal network that is not open to the public. So that's what proxy does. So it's just like a firewall that operates between two applications. So whenever you are running an application for the whole public and there's another application that you're running internally. So if you give someone access to enter an application from the public network or from the public domain, they need a proxy that will allow them access the application alone. So now, for instance, now if someone is in Kenya and he has a data center in Nigeria, and then what it needs to access is only the application. They don't need you on their network. What they will give you is proxy. So now the proxy is going to be either on your device or your browser. So whenever you put on the proxy and you are trying to access the network, the application that is in Nigeria network, you will be able to do it. But immediately your proxy is down, stop accessing it. But if you have a proxy, the only thing you can access on that network or on that server that you are trying to access is only that application based on whatever is configured on the proxy. So a proxy is an application layer firewall that only allows you to access a particular service, a particular port, inspect your services and then information that you are trying to access on the network. That's what proxy firewall does. Now, technology keep advancing and realize that, oh, proxy firewall, YAML is good, but we need something that does better than this. Then we have the next generation firewall. This is where we are right now. Now, back in the days, we have different network devices that does different purposes. Now we have a router that does routing functionalities. We have switch. What it does is switching purpose. We have firewall, inspect, allow, block. That's what it does. We have endpoint security device. Oh, what it does is they help you protect your endpoint devices. We have antiviruses, we have web filters, we have that, we have this. All of them does that. We have IDS, intrusion detection system. Yes. So all of them do different things. But now, with the introduction of next generation firewall, we now have a firewall that doesn't just work on the network layer, it works on both network. In fact, it works on physical, data link, network, transport, session, presentation to application layer. So from the 7 layers of OSI model, we have a firewall that now works on all those layers. Now, so what it does is that it does its normal firewall duty, which is blocking, allowing, blocking, allowing. But it does more than that now. It does deep packet inspection. Yes. Now, back in the days, if someone embeds a malicious file into a packet that is trying to access on a network, what the firewall will check is, oh, does this person coming to our network have access into our network? If you have access to the network, it'll allow you pass. It doesn't check the contents of what is carrying, it only check the headers. Oh, the network, the ports, service, oh, is allowed. You understand now? So, but with the introduction of next generation firewall, it does deep packet inspection. It checks for different things. It checks for antivirus, check the web filter, it checks for intrusion detections, checks for a lot of things. So, I mean, despite the fact that we advance the security in depth, which is security in layers, a firewall can still do a lot of work for you on your network. And then introduction of other network devices or network tools, network security tools will still make your environment more secure. But now, the firewall we have nowadays now does everything that is separated across all other network devices before. Because in next generation firewall, we have a web filter, we have the IPS, which is intrusion prevention, we have the web filter, we have the DNS filter, we have the antivirus, we have many things. So on a next generation firewall, you can block even on the application layer that, oh, I don't want you on this website. I don't want you on this page. I don't want you on this port. I don't want you on this thing, which our other firewalls in the past cannot do. So for this class, we are going to be talking extensively and then practicalizing how next generation firewall works. We're going to be even installing one by next class. We're going to be installing one to see how it look like and how they are being used and how they are being configured. Now, the next one is cloud firewalls. Now, these ones are on the cloud, just for cloud infrastructures. Then we have the hardware firewall, which is when you buy a device, a firewall device, just like you buy a router from the market, and you have the software ones, the one that you can install in a VM, which we are going to be using for this class. So Those are the type of firewall that we have. And then I think from the packet filtering to the software firewalls now, you can see how firewall has evolved from just allowing and blocking to doing more extensive work on the network. Do you get my point, please? Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Any question? Okay, no question. Then we can move to features of firewall. Now, then I've talked about it. Traffic monitoring and control. Yeah, that's one of the features of firewall. It filters based on traffic-based or predefined rules. Yeah. Inspect packet headers for IP addresses, port, and protocol. Just have explained it. Then we have the stateful injection. So it tracks the active connections, ensuring that only packets part of an established sections are allowed. So that's one of those things that it does. That's like what firewall does. Now, nowadays, we have firewall that does access control. So which is you authenticate users, not just their traffic now. Oh, does this user is allowed on the network? Does this computer is allowed on the network? You can integrate your Active Directory, your LDAP, and your video servers into the firewall to give access to people that should be allowed into your network. Then we have the role-based access control, which you can implement on policies. That only this type of network, only these users should be able to access this information. Only this set of people should be able to access this thing. Only this set of people should be able to have information about this. That's role-based. So you assign access control based on their role in the organization. Then we have intrusion detections and prevention. Yes. He monitors for traffic or for user activities and alerts administrators. Yes. So the next generation firewall comes with predefined signatures of known intrusions, known attacks that have been detected in the past. So when it sees those known attacks, it identifies them. So when it checks your packet using this deep inspection, this packet filtering, deep packet inspection functionality on it, it checks with all the signatures that it has in its database to see if your packet is coming with a malicious or a potential threat into the network. Then it blocks it. That's what intrusion detection and intrusion detection does on the firewall. Then we have the application layer filtering. Yes. So this one analyzes the data parts, the payload, the packet, and then allows you to access a particular application or stop you from accessing a particular application. Yes. Then application control. So you have different types of application that you can access on the firewall, one that you can access. And then as a parent, maybe your dad is a security expert. Now, maybe from Monday to Friday, there's a policy that uses that none of his children should be able to access YouTube or any social media platform if they are connected to the house network. So those are things that application control can do for you. Or your parents are stopping from accessing any related eating websites on their network. Or maybe they block WhatsApp, they block any gambling website. Those are things that application control can do for you on the firewall. So using the packet inspection functionality. So it checks your payload, it checks your traffic to see what you are trying to do and then what you are trying to access on the network. Then we have the VPN. Yes. VPN is configured on the firewall, where you get to see, you get to allow someone from another network to access your internal network based on what you have configured on security policy or security rules. So we're going to take a look at that when we are doing the podcast section of this class. Then logging and reporting. So firewall can log activity, real-time alerts, and then reports. You can generate reports, you can download reports, you can see alerts, you can see system event alerts, and stuff like that. I mean, even if you have an application control policy installed or active on your firewall, and then maybe one of your children or one of you was trying to access one application that has been blocked, you record the IP address and the application you are trying to visit. on the firewall as a security event. So after every weekend, your parents can go to their firewall and check. Oh, so Patricia trying to access the gambling website. Oh, Adebusola is trying to access this particular website. So they can know based on the information that they get on the firewall. And then the firewall can report the code application events for as long as possible as long as there is space on the firewall. So for a year, for 2 years. So if you see that you offend your daddy like a month, or you have done something on the firewall in like a month and your daddy not see anything, maybe after the second month, he now calls you that, oh, on this particular date, you dare to access this website, and you're seeing, you're thinking, oh, how did he know? How did he get to know the firewall record? So you can go back to the logs for as far back as 2, 3 years ago, based on the policy that's set on the firewall to keep your alert and the reports. So those are things that firewall can do. And we're going to be exploring all of them, starting from next class. But before we end the class today, any question? Any question? Hello?
No question.
No question. So we understand that. So
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
for next class, I'm going to share a file with you. I'm going to share it after this class now. You're going to download the firewall. So by next class, we're going to be installing them together. And then we're going to start seeing how firewall works and how to use it on our environment. Is that understood?
Yes, I have a requesting. Is there like somewhere where we can get like notes? Not really notes, like something to do with the Linux commands or like a website you can refer us to so that, for more learning, because I still feel like I need to go through them myself. Is there like a note or with all those commands?
Okay, so learn more command, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's this platform, linuxjourney.com. So this is a platform where you can learn more Linux commands. Yes. So I'm going to share the link now. So different command, getting started, command line, and then some other things that you can learn on the command as well. So you can take a look at this platform and then see if it has what you are looking for. But it's also things that you can explore. And I'm going to give an assignment. Thank you. I'm going to give an assignment on Linux command 2. There's Linux fundamental on TryAcme. So Linux fundamental 1, 2, 3. I want you to do it before your next class. Okay. So here, go to Linux. So now this is Linux fundamental 1, 2, 3. So there's a video to guide you. So so after the first one, you do the second one. Just go to second one from here. Then that is second one. Oh, this is not even free again. Second one is not free again. So just do the first one. Yes. I guess second one has been moved to premium now. So just do the first one before next class. So watch the video and I use it to answer all these questions. So I'm going to send these 2 links, this one and this one, and then the file later after the class. So this should be done before next class. Everybody should have done this before the next class, because I'm going to ask the next class. So, and then this is for your personal exploring. You can explore it at your convenient time to understand how a Linux command works. So that's that. So any question?
I'm still back at my own problems, not on this, but my problems.
I can't hear you.
I still on my issues that I'm having with the software.
Ubuntu.
Yes.
I said you have to download another file, Ubuntu file.
Mm.
Yes, another setup file.
So I need to delete this one totally.
Yeah, did this one completely. Yes.
Okay.
So any other question?
No other question.
No problem. The absence of no question, we see you on Friday.
Thank you, sir. Attendance link is posted in the group
No
chat.
problem. So at this point, I'm going to share you some links to share with them, and then so that they can download it before the next class.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. No problem. I've shared the file with you. So everybody can download before the next class. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, sir, and you too. Bye.
And you too.
Thank
Bye.
you,
Thank you,
you
sir.
too.